Brianna, how's it going?
Good here, just trying to get stuff ahead of the semester. Make
Yeah.
sure campus clash doesn't mess us up like last time.
Yeah,
Um,
just get everything done now and
but
then just
yeah,
focus on promoting.
but thankfully it's going a lot smoother. I mean, Old Miss is also a more conservative campus. And so they put in the reservation today for the auditorium that holds like 1,000 people. And they told me that the estimate shouldn't be higher than $800, which is
Okay.
like nothing. While these assholes at the high school wanted to charge us they did charge us $4,000 for that
Yeah.
little auditorium. So that's good, and they're gonna have a board meeting to revise and either approve or reject the application for it next Wednesday.
Okay.
So that's pretty much what I'm waiting for, and I don't know. Like, I asked if there could be somebody representing Turning Point at that board meeting, just to, if they wanted to have us answer any questions that they may have.
Yeah.
Just because I'm scared of closed door meetings. Like, what? Oh, yeah, no. They're conservative rejected for no freaking reason whatsoever. So I don't want
Yeah.
that to happen. But I guess I'll just have to wait. And yeah, I mean, I have an event this week with Kyle Kashuv at my St. Thomas Aquinas, which is now called Broward College, high school chapter at Flanagan's. So today I went over there and dropped off some flyers so they can pass out and whatnot. And yeah, I've just been emailing and texting people. Technically, half the schools are starting, like they started today, and then the other half are starting next week. Like most of the schools up north are starting next week, and this week they're still on break. So I'm just like gonna officially start most stuff next week, and we've also have all the all the campus whatever the campus club rushes planned out as well. I just need to
Yeah.
input
Yeah. Make
for the
sure that everyone's putting that into the campus work thing because that's also how we're gonna make sure that the what's it called, the pre-field work gets done because that's how we're kind of keeping tabs on everyone, making
mm-hmm.
sure that's all filled out and like
Yeah.
if you guys need help with anything, let me know.
Oh, the one thing that I do need help with, because I know it's in my email, they're just all scattered everywhere, is the get involved forms that like when people sign the get involved, not the get involved form, sorry, the chapter charter forms that like they fill out from last year. I want to make sure I contact everybody that filled out, because there's some chapters that I personally like oversee, and there's other ones that like do their own thing and they don't really need me. Like, I sent them the chapter starter guide thing that I've showed you before, and they just do their own thing after that.
Okay,
So
yeah, I'll do the same thing that I did for the East Coast. I'll put yours, Gianna, Mark's, all of your guys' chapter charters that are official through us, and then you
okay,
guys can just reach out to them again and any that you missed that you might
perfect.
not know.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, can you just tell Georgia to really get on her leads too?
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I see that she hasn't touched
I
them.
I think Georgia has a communication problem, to be completely honest, and I don't know if it's a technological issue. She told me she's gonna take her phone to Apple tomorrow, so hopefully that fixes it. But Georgia's the slowest person I have in communicating with me. So like if I text her now, like it'll take me 3 or 4 calls to communicate with her, like messaging through Instagram.
Mhm.
But she was at a school today,
Okay.
so, and I'm sure her numbers will show that at the end of the week,
Yeah.
as you
Yeah,
know.
because I'm not worried about her numbers. I'm just worried about following up with the leads.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've given her, like, initial that she's actually reached out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
Let me yeah, I'll text her about that too. I'll message her through Instagram because my phone's retarded too, as you could
yeah.
tell. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I have CCs that have applied for
Yeah,
positions.
and I moved her all the CCs that just applied and are official with us. I just went in and added them to your folders and stuff. So
Okay.
I'm keeping that
One,
updated and putting on new folders.
do you want me to put the CCs up? Because I don't know if like the ones that applied, because I just sent them the link, the Google Hire link. Do you want me to input the information for that person in the CC planning sheet that Emily made for us?
I don't know about that. I just know I just have to check in whenever I get an email saying like, welcome, blah, blah, blah. And then I just go
Okay.
through, check them off, make sure that they're, and if you know, remind your teams to go and add their CCs onto the Facebook page
Okay.
on the group. So like they know what's going on and kind of like get more involved with that.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
for the most part, that's pretty much it. People on my team are, for the most part, starting next week. So
Yeah.
they're still planning and stuff this one.
Yeah.
No, gonna go.
Also, Elise, I worked out with Amy that since like I'm not technically the RN, but like I'm gonna have most of the responsibilities.
Yeah.
She said I can have an extra admin day every other week if I need it.
Okay.
Because like, don't RMs get 2 admin days a week?
No.
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 That was well. I worked that out, so I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, she's like, as long as you hit your goals, which like I'm not really worried about.
Exactly. It really,
Yeah, the only thing is just like make sure like even if it's like shorter, just make sure you get your reports in to me at least by Saturday. So I can
I can do that.
I don't like her having to come to me and be like, hey, like why didn't this person like submit their report? You know, and just like really keep on. That's why I sent the to everyone like make sure to include everything on the report so I don't have to go and after each person like telling them what to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think like this semester we just really need to be on it because like last semester was a little bit crazy and having to like know how to label everything and like getting photos and stuff. Just really like hopefully I can help you guys more if you guys need it. I don't know what else I can do.
I kept getting looped into like being on campus 5 days a week, so hopefully I'm gonna try to avoid that. It's too much stress.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I honestly am like what I do is like my admin day, I'll just honestly take whichever day of the week that like I have to take an admin day, and like if there's something going on Friday or somebody reserved a table on Friday, like I'll just do that and or sometimes just go on campus 5 days out of the week and just send in the admin stuff on Saturday at some point.
I'll probably end up doing that.
But yeah, because your field staff is not like they need to be a little bit flexible too. So just to get everything in. But yeah, I mean, go with the flow of things.
Yeah, I think this time like we should really focus on doing more like campus.
We're an RM already too.
Like trying to do more like for the numbers and everything, kind of trying to like do more like little like on like while people are like tabling and telling the CCs to do like more like events through like the themes, kind of like more free speech bash or the balls and stuff. Like trying to really like push that, have them more involved in doing more like fun activities. And like kind of tell them, be like, oh yeah, like make sure you take pictures so you guys can make it on the social like medias and all that.
Question.
Social media accounts. Sorry.
Question, Elise. So for events, what normally counts as an event has to be something that's like in a meeting room, because I've heard of people counting like, oh, a free speech ball or a tabling event where it's like, oh, change my mind outside, counting as an event for like 50 plus people or whatever, because 50 people came to the table at some point or 100 people came to the table at some point. That doesn't count as an actual activism event, or does it?
No, I don't think so. I can check with Amy and see if she wants to count that. But I'm just saying for like so like the CCs can get their goal numbers too, and you guys, I think like doing more events and stuff. If you guys start noticing that your numbers, you're not reaching your goal, doing activism events are gonna really kick that up. Like little like mini ones. They don't have to be 50 plus or anything. Just like doing more like things to make the chapters more noticeable on campus. Mm-hmm. That'll help a lot.
Yeah. And that's what I'm like telling my CCs now, to just reserve tables and rooms like for
like things like kind of like making the table look nice, like maybe getting like a American flag or something, and like candy is a big thing. Just like really trying to get those numbers as much as possible, and just really like bringing attention to the table.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
And we'll do good. I'm
Sure
not
you like
worried
tell
about.
your field reps that too, like to keep more tabs on their CSEs and like giving that type of advice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the thing is, it's kind of hard to maintain a relationship with everybody who's on your
Yeah.
team since we're expanding that much more. So I feel like, and this is something I'm probably gonna have to do for the first time this semester, is like literally make a list and put it on my refrigerator and be like, text this, like all our CCs, just to ask them, hey, how's your day going? You know, like, what are you doing this week or whatever the heck. Because yeah, it's hard to like manage everybody and have, you're paying attention to them. So yeah, we'll see how that works.
What I've been meaning to do, which I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna share a Google Calendar with all my CCs and chapter presidents, and like make sure they put when they're tabling on that calendar. And I'm gonna give my schools without CCs like the expectation, like you have to table every other week. Since I have so many schools, and I can like know which ones I can go to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Do you have to have a Gmail to like have access to a Google Calendar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lame.
Yeah. Tell them if you're an adult at this point, you should have a Gmail. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think the big thing is keep in mind like travel. Like, what if your like teams are gonna start considering like traveling to certain schools? Remind them like give me the 2 weeks notice so I can like get like a reasonable price hotel and everything.
question, other thing
Yeah.
while you travel. So, am I going to the Latino Summit in February? Have they set a date for that? Am I gonna see you in like a month, pretty much?
I hope you do. I'll talk to them later and see what's going on because I haven't gotten any word about it.
Yeah, like I don't know what's going on to like promote it other than like, the banner that I have up. Like, is it gonna be what's the expected attendance? Who's doing promoting for that? Are we giving travel stipends? How many people do you want from Miami? Are you guys staying at the headquarters like resort? Um, like what is it gonna be like a training thing like we
I
did?
I haven't heard anything yet. I have like no clue what's going on. I know Gage is gonna be the one I think working on that. So if you feel want to like text him, he probably can give you like a lot more information of what they want to do. But they haven't said anything in the office yet about it.
Okay.
So yeah.
All
But
right.
I know that's Gage's event right now.
And do you need any regional managers at CPAC, or are you just gonna use like activist volunteers for that?
I just know like whatever like the email that they sent like the opportunity or something that, and then they haven't said anything else about CPAC.
I want to go.
I'm just like other than I'm just putting them as your guys' leads as well.
Okay.
So you guys can reach out to those students if you haven't. But yeah, nothing really.
All right. Okay. Yeah, because the thing is, I like going to the conferences and everything, but I just don't want to be too back to back to where like I fall behind on some stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it on my part.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I just want to see where you guys were at, how you guys like feel about the semester and like your team. Like, do you feel like it's like they're pretty much like got a hang of it?
Yeah, I think my only concern is and I mean Tyler also said that he would consider hiring another field rep for like the North Florida area because I'm all the way down south in like Miami, close to the bottom. Mark is in Central Florida, and then Georgia is right smack in the middle between Alabama and Mississippi, and she's got two whole states to take care of for herself. We have like all those schools in like the northern part of Florida, so like USF, UF. Mark needs to branch out from UCF. Ideally,
Yeah, definitely.
like
that would be a good idea.
Yeah,
that can't
like,
be the source of contacts.
yeah, like I don't need some advice, and because I can play good cop, bad cop, and I'd rather play good cop, some advice in banning him from going to UCF max
I
like
think you should
once
just
a
tell them,
week.
be like, okay, last semester you got most of those contacts. Be like, you have to at least reach out to like, I don't know how many schools you guys usually do a week,
Mm-hmm.
and just be like, there's all these like he has like all these. You can check on his get involved ones, and then see which one he has the most of, and be like, hey, you need to go to this campus because you have like X amount of students that have filled out get involved forms. We don't have a chapter there. Why are you not going there? I think like you can start a chapter. I know there's a lot of start chapter forms that I got for his region.
Mm-hmm.
And also, if I make a mistake of putting his like schools in yours or vice versa, can you just email me so I can swap them out right away?
Yeah.
Or I mean, text me.
Yeah.
But yeah, like he has a lot of like potential. Like there's a lot of schools I noticed that he hasn't ventured out to, and he can, and that would just be easy numbers. Especially if he tries to just get like a campus coordinator there to help him, even in those northern states
Supposedly,
schools.
there's going to be 2 campus coordinators at UCF, but they still haven't been able to like host weekly meetings or monthly meetings where there's like more than 10 people at a meeting, kind of thing.
Yeah,
So
no,
that-
he definitely needs to start going to other schools because
Yeah.
there's he get involved forms from a bunch of different schools, and there's like no reason for him not to venture out and drive there when he can start like a good chapter at so many schools. And I know there's like 3
Mm-hmm.
schools that might have gone like start a chapter, and he can just go up there, drive around like to those schools, see which other colleges or community colleges are nearby, and hit up all those all at once.
Yeah.
It's easy, and then you can try to get a campus coordinator to cover those schools.
I'm gonna try to I'm gonna pin it on you guys and be like, oh, headquarters doesn't want you going to UCF more than once a week. So just FYI.
Just feel like we need to have more schools in Florida, more chapters, like, and especially like when I'm gonna make you the sheet for all the confirmed like chapter charters with us, and then you can see like where like most of the contacts are coming from, and being like, hey, well, you have all these chapters. Why are you not visiting and getting more contacts from here? You know.
Yeah.
So you have like a point of reference.
Because it's his girlfriend's at UCF. So
yeah, I know that. I know
and
why.
Don't get me wrong, she's super sweet and she helps out so much and for free. Like I love Sarah. But yeah, I need
that's like the thing, like she can have UCF, you know, she can man that area, but he needs to be going to other schools. Like there's no reason for him
I don't
to
want to
just
break you guys up. I love you too, but you know, like I just need you to drive a little bit more.
And the thing is, it's like even if like she wants to tag along with him, she can go. Like you know.
Yeah.
There's no reason for him. He's gonna like tap out at that school at one point. Like he needs to like branch out and start stronger chapters at other schools too that have more interest in actually hosting meetings and being able to put on events. Like there's.
Yeah. So that's my focus for Mark at least this semester. And Georgia, I think I got her to, you know, go up to her full potential after potential.
Yeah, no, I'm really proud of her. She's doing really well.
Yeah, like she's good with her numbers. She could get 50, 100 people a day depending on where she goes now. So that's
what you want to do is what we can do is we can do a hangout. You schedule one with all 3 of you guys, and you can just call me, and I'll hop on and I'll kind of like tell Mark, be like, oh hey, like you have all these like places you need to go check out that need to start a chapter, and then like the same thing, I can look up one for Georgia or something, and be like, hey, like there's this whole pathing, so it's not just directed to Mark.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that sounds good. I'll schedule that with you. Probably tomorrow after Georgia gets her phone changed, and so do I.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna call Abby and be like, hey, you need to.
She just sent me a picture. Like all her leads are like she messaged them all. Did she like put that in the wrong sheet, or is she behind?
I don't know. When did she do that? Because when I checked, she hadn't like marked anything on the sheet.
Yeah, neither. I just need to mark it now.
Yeah, I just mark them there because that's just easier for me to know that that you guys are working on it. I don't have to keep like texting and emailing everyone to like mark that off.
I mean, this looks like the right sheet because there's leads on it from this month.
Yeah,
Actually,
I
there's
put
one.
all, like anything from December, like towards like anything after SAS till now are in this year's.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
And
there's one
it's
from
gonna be
12/12 on there, but maybe it's in the wrong tab.
okay. Well, because like I already put the old ones in the historical, and I told that's why I made the announcement like everything's in spring 2019.
Okay, yeah, it should
But
be updated then. She should be all set. And then Allie, I think, should be okay too.
yeah, Allie said that she's gonna make sure and go through and mark it
Yeah.
after her class. So yeah, so
Allie's a lot more responsive, which is nice.
yeah, she's really on it. I like that she's like she asks me questions and stuff, and she like tells me like what's going on.
Yeah, she says she's like super organized, like color codes everything. So me,
Yeah.
her, and Abby are having a Google Hangout tomorrow
Mhm.
to like plan the semester. So hopefully that kind of like rubs off on Abby.
Yeah, kind of. I think like kind of just be a little bit more strict with Abby because I can't be as lenient on her because she already has a semester under her belt. She's already had
Yeah.
like all of your help. You've had to step in a lot to help her. Like it's kind of more like she needs to like
Do it.
do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
I know. I would tell her, like, I'll have a talk with her. Be like, Abby, like, I'm fully confident, like, she can do her job. She just, like, kind of makes up excuses.
Yeah, that's where I'm kind of at because like I called her when we were all doing the SAS follow-ups, and I was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And she's like, "Oh, nothing. I'm just at home." I was like, "Well, you need to call them." And I was like, "That." I was like, "No." So I'm kind of just like, I think we just need to be on them and making sure to be like, "Hey, like, this is your job. Take it seriously."
Yeah.
You know?
Also, I talked to Tyler a little bit, and like I wanted like kind of like my responsibilities. So kind of like last semester when I was just kind of like taking more and more without like being told to because I had to. Like there's no field rep in like Maryland, Delaware. So like I'm automatically just like taking like those extra 5 states, and I already have like 200 schools. So if I can just get it like you're gonna do this, this, and this, so I'm not like super overwhelmed. Like I can do it. It's just like
Okay. So yeah, because I didn't know because I saw that Amy was forwarding you the Delaware thing. If you want me to, like, I can just take back Delaware and like the capital states, and I'll just go back to replying and like following up with them. Like if she ever forwards you, I can just do that for you. So because like, I know
do it.
you're covering a lot more than needed.
Yeah, I think I probably have like 400 schools.
Yeah.
Same.
So yeah, so I can take capital like we did beforehand.
I mean, you don't have to take all of them. I mean, we could just like I can try to do it, and then if I'm like, hey, at least I'm behind on these leads.
Yeah, just let me know.
That'll work. Yeah.
Because yeah, I've gotten excited when I start the chapters.
Oh yeah, those are good. I've gotten a lot of those. I've gotten like 5 starter chapters already, and they're like, oh, we have like 4 members. So I'm like, that's so easy.
Yeah, like I love when like kids actually reply to me and they're like, yeah, like we're gonna have this, and like they fill out all the forms within the second. I'm like, cool. I'm already in Arizona starting chapters from Northeast.
When do you know when they're gonna have like our goals?
No clue, but I'll text you guys the second I find out.
Okay. And another question, like it's probably too late, but on the bonuses for contacts, do our CC contacts count for that?
I think so. Don't they count you towards your whole region? Yeah, towards your.
Oh wait, are they judging you as a field rep or as a regional?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know.
I'm gonna leave that for just email Amy and ask her that because she's going to be the one that like decides and like is like giving the bonuses.
Yeah, well, I emailed her, then I was like, never mind, because I thought I knew the answer, but I asked Andrew, and now I don't know the answer.
Well, Taylor,
So
I mean, you had like the highest numbers from last semester, so I'm pretty freaking sure you qualify for a bonus there.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, so I'll email it because my goal was like, I didn't meet my goal, but they never adjusted my goal because I lost out on 2 CCs, and they said they were going to do that. So
yeah, email Amy, let her know, reminder the CCs that you lost, kind of thing. Like keep up with her and be like, hey, like this is what happened. Like where am I at? What does that qualify me for?
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, and then like the big thing is just make sure you guys keep up with the region tab. So like the sheet. Mm-hmm. I'll share with you Taylor and make sure that I think you probably have access to it, but Adriana, like just making sure like everyone on your team is like putting your events, like anything that's going on.
Okay.
And then like the CFA tabs. That's a big thing, just making sure everyone is.
I know I opened that. Hold on, I can't.
And the big thing is making sure the CFAs are filled through the website, so they actually count. They're like an official CFA
I'm gonna
group.
get the CFA thing out of the way during Club Rush.
Yeah, that'll be the best way. And let everyone else know too. Remind your whole team that like that's the best way to get CFAs. It's super easy because all the clubs are right there that you can knock them out of the way.
Yeah, just walk up to the table and say, "Hey, are you not a communist? Cool, sign here."
Yeah, that's exact word for word. Just use that.
Yeah, that's definitely like the easiest goal.
But yeah, other than that, I think it's gonna be a good semester. I'm excited for campus classes and everything. But yeah, if there's anything you guys need, just shoot me an email or text.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool deal.
All right. Have a good week. Good luck.
All right.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye. Have a good week.
Thank you.